said she needed space, couldn't tell her she was phony. Wow. Let her do her, and then she texts all the.
Yo.
15.
Last out.
15.
Yay.
Yo, this is the last episode of the season, man.
And I got 15. The good chair.
15.
He said he got the good chair.
Yo, man.
So you couldn't get the one over there that time? You said you had to get this one?
Man. Yo, we appreciate all the love and support.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Wifey. It's week 5, I think, of the Liz Frank.
Sheesh.
So we just really, we got a visit today. So we starting to try to apply that little bit of pressure, man. Yeah. But thank y'all for the prayers.
You know what I'm saying?
We feel them. She feels them. We growing from it. We getting better. Yo, I'd like to shout out every subscriber, everybody.
Every single one.
Of course we don't like the 30-second viewer.
Nah.
But we appreciate.
We gonna appreciate because
jump on. You know what I'm saying? I still got people trying to figure out, when they come on. And I'm like, yo, man, 15 eps.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? 15 eps, man. So
you gotta stay locked in, fam.
Lock in. Yo, we got the live chat, 7 p.m. on Thursday.
Be jumping.
We got a lot of
we got up to like 27, 30 people in that joint last time.
A lot of people starting to jump
I'm like,
on.
yo. And they saying some real stuff, interacting and everything like that.
I think last week somebody said 40, 50's all right in the club.
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
They said especially in Miami. They be
hold on.
Hey, they be old out there, but they be getting it.
Nah, they do.
But they be having hella plastic surgery.
Come on.
So
now,
you don't know. You got some hair, you lose a little weight.
Come on,
right?
32.
Right, the 50s, 32.
Yeah, come on now.
Nah, but man, shout out to my man Q.
Yeah, behind the lens, man.
It's been a beautiful thing watching how crispy clean we look. They think Fox 13 filming us.
That's what I'm saying.
I said they just did an interview. They don't do the podcast.
Yeah, right.
It's my man. It's my man Q, man. I'm referring them out to a lot of people. A lot of people's interested in getting their kids some film.
Right.
Yo, appreciate you for everything, Q. My man Don P.
Come on now. We've been watching the Olympics.
Easy.
Hey, the behind the scene cats that y'all don't know about putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? So make sure we clap it up for everything that goes on behind the scenes, man. It's a lot of work, man. We're not just in the crib with an iPhone.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? We got real production,
real production, real mics.
You know what I mean?
Come on now. And that was in 15 eps. Some people don't even get that after 100.
Nah, man.
Come on now.
But the rundown is this is the last episode of the first season, and then we're gonna run it back in September.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been lovely, man.
It's been great, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's got to a point where, we walking into the gyms. Yo, it's Coach Gritty, Coach Wylie. What's going on? What we got going on in the pod, man? So we just appreciate all of y'all, you know what I'm saying?
The other day I heard somebody scream, yo, there go Preacher Pat. Man. So
man.
It's Gritty.
It's Wylie. Come on, man.
Preacher Pat.
We had the
we hit on everything this 15 episodes.
Everything.
We got a lot of good word.
We hit
for everybody who don't even know the word is starting to learn.
Exactly.
Where to go in the Bible to find that scripture to motivate
Facts.
them. You know what I'm saying? People are talking about women's basketball more now.
Right.
We got local talk.
We was talking about a little bit about politics.
Politics. We have my man. Many men.
Oh my gosh.
Wish death upon me.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? We had that whole ep.
Yeah. We talked about love.
Love and basketball. I had my son on here.
Conflict on the
we had
pod.
Conflict, you know what I mean? He out in Texas doing his thing, man. We salute you, son. Do your thing, man.
Sir. Clap up
you know what I mean? He's trying to get back to it a little bit. He's being motivated financially.
Come on now. What he had to run 6 and 36?
Right.
Goodness.
So yeah, I mean, the love is beautiful.
Right, man. It's beautiful.
This platform has been beautiful. It's allowed us to just express ourselves in another way to the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what he do. You know what I do. We expanding. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep expanding, man. We got a guest today. Most guys out here know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about man?
You know what I mean? We're going to pop that off in a little bit.
Right.
Let's get to it,
What we got going?
Shout out to Bruce.
Shout out to
Bruce, man.
Bruce, man.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my people over at Pepper Jacks.
Yes, sir.
Slamming.
Hey, I'm pulling up Wednesday.
I'm pulling up today, nigga.
Hey,
today.
You know what I mean?
I got to get the top teams. You said it was crazy.
Yes.
I got to get it.
Hey, yo, we definitely looking for sponsors next year.
Right.
We want to plug businesses.
Right.
You know, let me remind y'all once again, if you're missing any of this Olympic thing,
Come on,
my man was just watching the horses.
Bro, a question.
My man was just over here watching the new handball.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? I was just over here. I was just watching water polo.
Come on now.
Women's basketball.
You see me?
Badminton.
Come on now.
Table
Cycling,
tennis.
what it is?
Canoeing.
Rugby.
Come on now.
So if you want to catch all that, because some of them cable networks only get one or two.
You only get one or two.
But if you want to catch it all,
break it down.
In every language,
Come on now. Something else. Yep.
Como te la vu.
Yep.
In
That's
French.
it. Yep.
If you want it in Spanish.
Yep. That's not Spanish.
If you want it in Africa, Lord, come do
Oh,
My
Lord.
mind.
Hey.
No, he's no good. Get with my man, Don P.
Easy TV. Come on.
You'll
now.
see the logo on the joint.
Come on.
Don't
now.
act like you don't see it.
Come
if
on
you
now.
paying hella money for your cable,
And you
crazy.
mad that you're not watching the Olympics? You crazy.
Yo, when that come on, man, I missed it. Nah, B, you don't got the channel.
You don't got the channel.
Yeah, I mean,
Tap
that
in.
ESPN Plus costs money.
Costs a little bit of coin.
Yeah, I mean, so if you really want to get it popping,
Right.
get with my man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
We're going
on
to be
now.
plugging it. We plug my man over there, Al Spice with the floors.
Yes, sir.
Holla at him.
Stole care. Come on.
We
now.
got a lot of people we know in the industry, real estate,
Right.
businesses. So
Right.
we're going to be talking about them next
Right.
next season.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? But let's get to it, man.
Let's
That's
get
enough
to it.
shout
Yes,
outs.
sir.
Man. We
Yes,
love
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
love
sir.
you. Love you, wifey.
Yes, sir. Love fam. Love fam.
It's always God be the glory, man.
All
Yes, sir.
praise due,
Yes, sir.
man.
Getting right into it. The Olympics are back.
Yes,
What
sir.
y'all thinking about
It's
Hey.
official, man.
America?
What did you think
Look,
about the
Captain
whole?
America?
Wait,
Bless
hold on. What did you think about the opening ceremony?
Bro, it was heat though. I was
I didn't
rocking
even
with
watch
LeBron.
It was different
Bro, I was in that joint.
because it was raining, right?
Bro,
I ain't watching.
They was coming on boats. It was outside.
They
It was
said-
a little different. It was real Frenchy.
I see the
It looked like the
beat.
Tampa Super Bowl.
The Tampa
Something like
parade.
that when they did something like that when they did it, all the teams on the water. They
Yeah.
had multiple
Yeah.
countries on one boat. If you had small representation,
Yeah.
it was raining.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it still was in France, so you just felt like it was like some exclusive high class.
Nah,
you know
it was
what I mean?
fire. They
Like
had
you
a-
was on Fifth Ave. You know
They
what I
had
mean?
him in the little two-piece, the little suit on the top and the stripes in it. I was like,
Two-piece, wait.
I'm saying the two-piece suit.
Oh, okay.
Two-piece suit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You gotta put it on for the Come on now.
No, it was fresh though. And they had on some purple jeans. or
Yeah, it's
something.
something. They was getting on book. They was like, "Come on, man, you got to tighten your shirt up, man. Put your jacket on. Come on, you're a business because he had it over the shoulder and everything, trying to be a fashion statement, whatever. But, you know,
I
it is
didn't
what
even
it
know what
is.
purple jeans was. Nigga asked me if I had some purple jeans. I said, shit, they lavender.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with that though, man. It's crazy. These kids spending $400 on a pair of jeans.
Yeah, no, these kids
I'm
ain't
gonna
paying
go get the
$400.
501
In the
classics.
Levi's.
Yeah.
They sell Levi's
Get
at
some
Target
Dickies.
now.
Nah, can you believe that?
Yeah,
No, I can't
I
believe
know,
that.
right? 501s.
At Target.
crazy,
Yeah, I mean,
$29.90.
crazy.
Nah, but
crazy,
they had the
crazy.
USA. They had them fresh though.
Dapper down.
My man LeBron,
Captain
you know what I mean?
America.
Power.
You know what?
Captain
Le-
America.
LeBron is Le French. That's a French name. So he
I
over there.
guess.
He
It's
over
Le-
there.
You
Right.
people.
Right. He over there. They like LeBron.
They said
With that shit on.
they said the kids
LeBron
nowadays
with Le Polo.
they gonna sit there and say that's George Washington right there.
Right.
The pick of him in the rain with the flag.
Right.
That's George Washington.
They
He
need
saved
to
the
coin
country.
that.
He
We need to
saved
put
the
him on
country.
some money. We gotta put LeBron on some money.
Come on, he put
There's
him
a few athletes that need to get their own money.
Yeah.
You remember that scene in Coming to America when he put out the bread? He said, "Man, you got your own money."
Yeah.
I need that.
Lady LeBron coins. Le coins.
The coins.
Get your Le coins
Le
up,
King.
Le guap.
Yo, but real talk though, man, that dude is.
He's one of them.
I got to watch a few eras of greatness. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? When I went through the whole Michael Jordan greatness,
Yeah.
it was mesmerizing because I was a youth coming up. So I
Right.
was just in awe because basketball wasn't consistently played like that. You had Ice Gerving and you had Dr. J.
Couple of
You
them
know, you had
guys.
some cats. No, shout out to all my old school cats, man. No disrespect, OGs.
We done with the
yeah.
90s. I mean, wait, go ahead.
But LeBron, like,
He's
come on,
him.
man.
He's him.
I feel comfortable with him out there.
He's him.
Like when you watch America and LeBron's on the
He's
court,
him.
don't you feel like I can have this Modolo and this Pepper
Nah,
Jacks
he's him. He's him.
and
for
be
sure.
and be cool?
And be
When he on the bench, I feel worried because You know what I mean?
I felt that way. Yeah.
Right. I'm talking about from that facilitator standpoint.
Right.
I feel like
running the plays and everything like that. Type beat.
Defense, the calls. It just feel like things is going to happen.
Right.
And then I forgot we got that secret weapon.
Hold on.
I think the world had to figure that out this weekend.
Hold on. I tried to tell everybody. You know I'm a Suns fan.
Yeah, you are.
So I said, everybody worried about all this and all that. Check me out. You can't say I'm a bandwagon. Come on now.
No, not bandwagon. Not at all.
Come on now. But KD, 8 for 8, 5 for 5 from the 3-point line.
Sniper,
Easy money.
Off
Easy
chickens.
money.
No exhibition games. No
Easy
nothing.
money.
Hey.
He made them dudes look real.
I told him, I said, that's why
high
he was getting his form up in the club. He was ready.
Hey, and he not 30, and he not 40.
Nah,
He 36, 37. He can still be in the club, right?
Right?
That's
pushing it now.
He
That's
can still be in the club with his hoodie on.
Man, they got a bag. It don't matter where he is.
Right.
So when you got major bread and you own the club, I guess you could be in there.
You promote
I'm
it.
gonna bring him to me.
Right.
He on the yacht.
True. You know what, though? I ain't gonna lie. I was watching this show, it's called Cocaine Hotel.
Yeah.
And it was mad older people in them clubs.
Well, yeah.
Cocaine Hotel.
Yeah. It's like this. It's like a show about Miami and some
Back
money
in what,
and
the
some
70s,
cocaine
80s?
in the back of the 70s and the 80s.
You
And
sure they just ain't look old?
it,
You know, niggas back then look old.
that might be it.
Like
But
a 30.
but you
He
know,
said
mob-
a 30 back then looked like 60.
No, but the mob used to do business in there and all that. So you know what I mean?
Some Tony Soprano.
So
Right.
yeah. So they was,
Right.
yeah, I mean, but I guess
Right.
if you were in there doing business, you could be in there.
Right.
So you got to pass if you're doing business in the club at 40.
If you promote your
can get
club, you know what I'm saying?
what did
Just
you
don't
like?
be dancing.
Right. Just don't be on the dance floor.
You know
Nah, they
what
gotta be
unks
on the
at,
dance
though?
floor.
The unks be at the cigar lounge.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
facts.
okay.
Facts.
Right.
Golly, cuz. They be at Cigar
With
International.
the Cuban
Toast it up.
cigars. Nah, but back to business. Yo.
Right.
Yo, the Olympics is crazy.
Did you watch
KD is crazy?
Did you watch the Celine Dion speaking in French? She was singing in the opening ceremony and joint.
I saw a little bit of it.
Dion.
Yeah,
she
Celine
was
Dion.
going crazy.
She did the Titanic song or whatever.
in French.
Yeah, because she is French, right?
Yeah,
from France?
she's Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah, so she got
they
that
speak
French.
French.
Yeah, it's French Canadian.
Creole.
Yep.
Quebec.
So she was out there doing her thing, but
Yo,
yeah,
it's mad sports in the world.
mad.
It's mad sports. I didn't know that you could qualify as an Olympic sport.
Skateboarding.
It's
I seen
a
that
yeah.
last night.
Tennis
Yeah.
is out there. Golf is
Yep,
out there.
yep.
I think they trying to bring baseball. I think
Something like that.
Flag football.
Don't they got
flag football's
tag?
out there. Tag, I think
Yeah.
is out there now. He said tag.
Yeah, they
Tag.
Yeah,
The ultimate shit when they going through the bars. and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
They
I'm
Boxing.
not chasing a nigga running through bars and shit.
Yo, the
Not for
swimming,
a
the
gold
swimming is
medal?
crazy though, man. Don't you get like your blood pump a little bit for the swimming?
Yo,
shit?
that
The
one
diving shit.
Yeah.
The diving shit is tough.
Nah, I was watching the synchronized diving last night.
Shit crazy.
Them Japanese.
Yeah. They like ninjas though.
Yeah, I mean,
They got that ninja blood.
they got it in them, in the DNA.
That's gonna get us canceled.
No, I'm saying.
that was
I was just watching.
We gonna try to load up for
I was
season 2.
just
They gonna
watching.
say, nah,
I
bro.
was just watching. You know, some kung fu like
Right,
last
right.
night. So,
Oh, you was watching some.
Making it worse.
you know what I mean? Right.
Making it worse.
They flip. They on point though.
No, they is.
They got a different
always,
discipline though.
always.
Nah, no cap.
They discipline is different over
Yeah,
there.
nah, they, you know.
So
Gotta
no,
make
but
sure
check
that
out the Olympics. It's
It's
mad
going
sports.
stupid.
You got the WNBA ladies in there. I mean, who they play? China.
Killed.
All of them is getting free sneakers.
Yeah,
After that.
but check me out. The international woman pulling that joint from the 3.
Nah,
like,
I know.
ink.
Right,
Like, I'm like, they doing that over there?
right. They pull it up. I think that line's a little closer,
Yeah.
as you could tell. So
Yeah.
it's like a
So
it's like a
jumper.
midi for
Yeah, it's
if
like
you're
a
a
jumper.
mid-range assassin like Kevin Durant.
Goodness.
That midi turns into 3.
Running off the curl.
Right, that was tough.
Catch.
That was tough. Yo, say less.
Say less.
So
Kevin
does
Durant.
Team USA need Tatum?
Hell yeah.
You think so?
Hell yeah, they need Jason Tatum. They need Jason Tatum, man.
He said he need him for moral support for the
Yeah,
climate, baby. Yes, sir.
I mean, think about this. He could have played Derek White minutes.
Yeah.
Derek White was out there flashing.
No, I know, but I mean, it's not
He
act
really sitting
right,
there.
but it's
Yeah,
not act
Eddie-
like
Eddie
it's
scored.
not like it's not act like. See, I'm trying to figure all of this out now. We saying
So
Tatum
what,
is
he
not a
took Kawhi's spot? Derek White?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
What we
what Kawhi.
doing? No Kyrie, but Derek White?
Well,
Hey.
Kyrie got this situation with
Yeah, that's why
Nike.
Jaylen Brown couldn't go either because he dissed Nike. He dropped a diss track.
Yeah, you know, with Nike,
You know what I'm saying?
you diss Nike.
He really like dropped the track?
Nah, it wasn't no track,
Oh,
but he
I
was
was
on.
gonna say, he rapping?
He was on Twitter at Nike. He was like at Nike. This is what we doing. Like, come
Right.
on
Once
now, I've been
you disrespect Nike,
yeah,
you
he was in a tough
you blackball
situation.
from some situations.
He was the president of like basketball and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, he had he had to speak out on the Kyrie situation.
Yeah, so Nike said, "Nah, we good.
A
Nah,
little
we
tough,
we
you know.
want role players,
right,
journeymans."
right,
Brought in White, but if you telling me I'm not saying they can't win it all without Jason Tatum,
right.
but I'm saying you can't have 9 dudes, 10 dudes in the world play, and he's not one of them.
Right.
With Steve Kerr, I don't think he can coach.
You don't think Kirk can coach?
Straight up.
I think Spo's a better coach.
Kirk,
That's just me.
How do you determine a
I
good
got a little
coach?
bias.
Then? How do you determine what's the qualifications to be a good coach?
If you don't have good players, you can still pull out a W. Because he's always had good players.
You know what? I just the other day to myself, I said,
Right.
man, I've spent a lifetime in a realm of not
Mediocre.
the greatest players
Right.
in the world.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And really be trying to really coach these kids.
Right.
I said for a minute, if I got a bunch of 4-star, 5-star players,
Bruh.
what would that really? I've been around it.
Right.
I've been around the realms of that, but I wasn't the head coach of it.
Right.
And I'm like, if you got that kind of arsenal with talent,
How do you lose?
or how do you not win?
That's a better way to say it.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't Kerr's fault.
Is
Right.
Calipari a good coach? Or is he a great recruiter?
No, I think he's a great recruiter. He's not a great coach because he's got one
Bob
championship.
Hurley,
Yeah.
That's a good coach.
No, yeah.
Dan
He's
Hurley,
he's the
Yeah.
combination of a good coach and a good recruiter.
Right.
Because he's going to get pieces, not stars.
Exactly.
Shaka Smart, that's a
Good coach. Good
Yeah.
coach. Good
I
coach.
know.
Greg
I think Steve
Popovich,
Kerr is a
good
good
coach. Eric Spoelstra.
I think Steve Kerr and found the right formula, piggybacked off of guys like Dan Toney
Yep.
and a few other guys.
Yep.
You know,
Looking
he's-
at their system,
and-
shoot,
and they- and
live
they-
by the 3, die by the 3.
I mean,
Yeah.
how often do you get
Right.
the greatest shooter?
And then the second
then-
greatest
that
shooter.
guy-
And then the
the
most
second grade.
skilled athlete, I guess, of all time. I mean,
Right.
shoot.
Right. Then
Who?
you land Kevin
KD.
Durant. You know what I'm saying? So,
He up there.
you know what I mean? So,
Right.
but you know what, though?
I
I think he did a
Yeah.
good job coaching that 4th chip, though.
Right.
That 4th one,
I'll give
I
him
think
that.
that
one.
was
I'll
major.
give him that
Because
one.
no
'cause-
one thought they was going to beat Boston or even get there at the
But
time.
you still had Steph Curry, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he still has Steph Curry now. You see that roster?
Hey,
It's looking real.
Yeah, they might not make the play-in.
yeah. They didn't make it last year.
Nah, not at all. Play Tatum, Kerr. What you want?
That's what I'm saying.
What you want?
That's what I'm
Stop,
saying.
man. Play Tatum. If
It's-
you
it's
really
hard
want,
to,
if you
but
really
they won by
if
30,
you-
ain't it?
I know, but if you really want to hear some advice, sit Joel Embiid. Sit him down.
Yeah.
I don't like the disposition of his movement out there. He look.
I
Yeah.
like his state.
You know what it is? It's every time he touched the ball, they booing him because you know
Right.
he's French
Right.
and Cameroonian. So
Right.
they like, you're not even playing for your countries.
Right, and you playing ass.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Right.
Sit your
Like
black.
I've
yeah.
seen him miss dunk, like miss layups. Like
Miss-
how you
yeah.
6'10" missing a layup when you got a 7'3" win pick.
280.
When it's 7'3" wingspan.
I was in the gym with Jacko yesterday,
The Jacko.
running.
The governor.
He was kind of missing a couple layups.
No,
Like,
yeah, no, yeah.
Did he
That's
see
my
him,
point.
Did he see him from the beginning?
Nah, he didn't see Jacko.
Nah, I didn't see
from
the
start.
Jacksonator. Yeah.
Nah, but he came a long way. Shout out to
You don't
Jacko.
even know.
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Clemson
Jacko.
commit.
The governor.
Right.
Yes,
Clemson
sir.
commit,
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I mean?
6'10" giant.
So Simone Biles solidified.
Oh, she the GOAT.
Yeah, she's
I
super
I
dope.
just don't care.
Yeah.
I can't, because I used to coach gymnastics, so I see some of the stuff. Like her difficulty is higher than anybody. Like her lowest difficulty is higher than anybody's highest
I
difficulty.
always thought your
Period.
quads was pretty cool.
You know, I appreciate that, man. You know, I leg press a little bit. You know, do what I do, but yeah, you know,
You coach gymnastics. What part? What did you do?
I was boys all star. Competitive boys. I did some competitive team.
How do you feel about men cheerleaders?
I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can, you know, flip. You can
Is
hold
that the
people.
same thing as a
Gymnast?
gymnast coach?
Nah.
Male cheerleader?
Nah, male cheerleaders, they do a lot more spotting. They doing a lot more of this.
Oh, okay.
So the women,
So they're not associated.
They not really. I mean, you can be.
Did you have to put on tights?
Nah.
No tights, man.
No tights.
Nah, no leotards, no tights. I didn't get that far. When I
When
I did it, I was like 6, so I was in some gym shorts, flipping around.
You was sick.
6.
When they had you in tights?
No, I was never in tights.
Oh.
I never got no tights. I didn't make it that far, but I coached.
When you was doing that, did you have your shoes on or off?
Off. You gotta have them off.
You had your shoes, feet out.
Yeah, got
Toes
to.
out?
Yeah, toes out.
That's crazy.
Toes out.
Man.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so Mike is not doing is now doing gymnastic training with shoes off.
Yeah, no, but I don't do it no more.
With
but I used,
tights.
But I used to. Nah, I ain't had no tights on. Can't have that. But she's the GOAT.
No,
I'm not
she
gonna
is.
lie, cause
She crazy out there.
heel injury.
Flipping.
Every one of her other, I'm watching the see which was they qualify for the all around or whatever the situation is. Every one of her teammates got a lower score. She got a higher score in every event except for bars
Right.
with a hurt foot on one. I'm
right.
like,
She
how
hurt
you
the foot
do that?
early too,
Early.
right?
In the warm ups, she hurt the foot.
That hurt foot is not no joke either, man. Trust
Yeah,
me.
they hit her with that Patrick Mahomes, that horse tranquilizer in the ankle.
Yo, Simone Biles.
You know
How many Olympics she been at now?
This is her second.
Since what, 2012?
Is it 2012 or 20?
Yeah, at least
So this is her
2012.
third. This is her third.
Is her
man.
third?
Yeah.
She.
Or
yo,
no. I think 2016 because I think 2012 was Gabby Douglas.
Whatever happened to her?
Nah, that
She just
was
got
both.
older.
They were both in there.
They did a movie on her.
She was
Yeah,
like,
she was 2012 too.
oh, she was there too.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will go be her fourth
She
one
was
then.
like 18.
Don't Simone Biles got a twin?
Yeah.
Do she?
Yeah. And they was adopted or something.
Biles.
Oh, I gotta find her.
They got like a special. They got a special. They
Yes,
they
man.
had a
I know what you're
special.
talking about, though.
They had the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
special. I think they
She was
adopted.
living in the house.
Yeah,
and shit
yeah,
like
they got
that.
them dead. They look both of them.
This man.
I think they adopted. You know what I mean? Don't quote me, but I think they adopted.
Don't quote him.
You know what I mean?
Dope.
I think they adopted, but she's a flipper.
Nah, big
She's a
flipper.
She's a flipper. She's
Big power.
flipping and flipping.
How would
and-
you coach her, Mike? Or do you only coach?
Nah, you can't. I coach girls team
Men?
too. I coach both.
Would you recommend her doing 4 backflips or 5 in a row?
I wouldn't recommend anybody do what she's able to do because she's the only one able to do it. That's the thing. That's the thing about her is that like they even say like people don't want to train with her to like learn her talents because
She that good.
the
Damn, that's like,
degree
you
of
gotta be
difficulty
good.
is
Right.
so hard that you
Right.
can get injured. So
That's
they
like
say,
trying to teach the Kyrie.
Right.
Right.
You
He's
can't.
not Kyrie.
can't-
exactly,
Can't teach
exactly.
those movements, that natural ability.
And her execution is always top tier too.
Flawless.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the Olympics is crazy.
It's real
we got
crazy.
real
Tune
true
in.
athletes.
Real
P.
Right. Easy
TV. Come on now.
TV.
Because some of y'all don't even know what we talking about. Y'all may know the Olympics is
They
going
might have
on.
seen a couple highlights on
Right,
House of
Check it out,
Highlights,
man.
Bleacher
Support your
Report,
country,
and whatnot.
man. Support your country.
man.
Lock in.
Y'all niggas ain't never seen superstar slide-ons.
Oh my
Y'all
God,
niggas
bro.
ain't never seen it.
Come on
They ain't
now.
never,
Never seen
That's
it.
a fly
Before
shit
today,
I ain't
I
seen. I'm not gonna lie.
before today, I ain't seen
Not
it
gonna
either.
lie.
Nah, man. I might
Yo,
need to
check it out though, man. If you want to see Simone flip,
Get
on that Easy
Come on.
TV, man.
Come on.
she gonna backflip.
Yeah.
This is just- like I feel like you sizing T-Mac right now, bro.
No,
This-
run the
you
was.
sizing T-Mac,
Run the was.
you sizing
Run the
Vince
was.
Carter.
Run the was.
Run the runs,
Prime
man.
PG.
Prime Paul. What is a prime Paul George?
Look,
Is that
Is
before?
that Indiana?
No, is
before the leg?
Is that
That's-
before the leg? That's got to be when he
that's
dunked on
Erica.
Miami.
That's Erica Badu. Don't you know? Playing in the background. Doom, 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 doom,
So
doom,
Indiana.
doom, doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom.
No, it
whichever
has-
one.
it has to be the
whenever
dunk.
that song play.
The dunk
That's
he
what
had.
it
That's
is.
Indiana.
It's whenever
Yeah,
that
yeah.
song play.
Yeah.
That guy.
when he had.
It's the one
it gotta
that
be
Kaya and
Indiana.
Anthony talk about. With Brandon
That's-
Miller
that's
talk
Indiana.
about who they saying is that GOAT.
So who we running it with?
They say
PG-13.
PG
T-Mac.
versus Prime T-Mac.
We talking about T-Mac, fam.
But you know, this is the thing, right?
T-Mac,
talking about
T-Mac was able to get a bucket.
This is
on
the
Kobe
thing, though.
Bryant.
This is the thing. He was. I mean, PG's gotten some buckets on some tough guys as the.
But you know what
too.
it is, man? Both of these guys, there's so many injuries, clout, and
Right,
judgment.
right. That's
Because
where
that
where it runs.
availability has to be part of the greatness.
Yeah.
And them guys, we had one dude leg come out the skin.
Oh my goodness.
Did we?
stability.
Right,
Availability.
And then we had T-Mac. I don't remember him not being hurt.
Right. Kobe hit him with that heme.
And when
Over with.
like, especially when he got to Houston, he was just. I got flashes of greatness, and then I got flashes of
13 points
play.
in how many seconds?
Right. Wasn't it like a minute and a half?
No, it was like 13
points in it might have been
something like
45 seconds.
I don't know how many.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
It might have been like
Yo,
50.
he was going at Kobe Bryant.
Oh yeah.
So that's the respect I got for him. I got memories.
But
of him
PG was going at Bron.
right.
But they also had a squad though.
They had a solid squad.
Andy Granger, Darren Collison.
I promise you, none of the viewers under they don't know who any of them guys are.
Nah, they don't. They
Unfortunately, those some guys.
David West.
Right. They had a solid squad.
Andy Granger was like
no,
that.
he
They
was.
had CJ Miles was on that team.
Yeah, Granger got hurt and kind of just that's it. Yeah, but PG man, he made his name then because he's been hurt like.
He's the new generation's GOAT,
right?
Yeah, well, last year he wasn't too hurt, and then the year before that he wasn't too hurt. It was just the Kawhi.
You know what they said though? That his game's so smooth.
That's what I'm saying. They playing
and they was talking about Kobe. I don't know who it was, but they was saying like Kobe game doesn't look smooth, like it's 1-2 pump fake.
He said it looked herky jerky.
Yeah, but Paul
it was glitchy. Yeah,
1-2.
Yeah.
But
you know
Shea, did you see him?
Against Greece,
right?
Oh, bro.
But he got that Paul George kind of chill.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that chill is cool for those who can really control it.
Right.
But you be having these young cats trying to be too chill, and I'll be like, yo, man, you ain't got no dog. You ain't got no go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. PG is the youth GOAT. That's who they say.
You know, I just don't.
But these niggas be delusional.
I mean, you're right.
I just think they don't. Have they won anything? Have they won anything? No. I think that's part of it. When I think of greatness, I mean,
they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They made it to the Western Conference Finals.
But outside of that, he's been regular.
Yeah, but T-Mac ain't.
T-Mac, though, he was in an era where it was some goats.
I mean, PG's in an era where some KD, LeBron James, Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Like, these are generational names now.
If I guess at the end of the day, I'll flip a coin, but I'm leaning towards T-Mac.
Nah, I feel you.
Going T-Mac.
I got to go PG,
Whose
though.
sneaker you like better? Wasn't there a T-Mac out?
Yeah, the T-Mac was tough.
Adidas.
The Adidas, yeah.
I just don't like the PGs because the ankle support.
And T-Mac from right up the road.
Right. He is a hometown kid.
Rock with him. He was at the game.
Yeah,
I rock with him. Shout out T-Mac.
We met T-Mac. His son goes to IMG.
That's not disrespect. PG's tough.
That's
not like I'm saying. That's not like I'm saying like
PG a dog that nigga.
Nah, it won't be that. It's gonna be like
Paul George is a formidable player. I don't think he's worth all this money he's getting in Philly.
That's an SAT
I think he's on the down end of his career.
You think so?
Yeah,
because he too ball dominant.
I think.
Nah, he said it's because he got that podcast.
Right, and he just it's a rap. Like I was watching this George Gervin special, and he said it no better than anybody can say it. You just don't want it to ever be over.
Right.
And you don't want nobody to tell you, and then you don't ever want to accept it.
Right.
Especially if you can still get a bag.
That's what Bello was saying. He was like, man, I knew it was done when I walked in the locker room. I see some young cats doing stuff that I ain't want to do. I was like, yeah, I'm done.
You see the bags these kids is getting?
You see Jordan Love bag?
I was about to say that NFL bags is getting crazy.
Highest paid NFL player.
Won one playoff game.
Jordan Love, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. These kids is getting a hella bag.
Without doing nothing.
Yeah, but I'm going with T-Mac.
Or I'm going to go PG just for the viewers. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think? Paul George, he in Philly now, or T-Mac, the legend?
Y'all think we forgot about Colin Kaepernick?
Colin Kaepernick. He's still getting a check, though.
We ain't forget.
Nah, man.
So, I'm going to let you do the honors.
All right. I gotta pull up. Hold on.
We got a guest.
We got one of the best up and coming videographers in the area. He's worked with multiple high level athletes: Dylan Mitchell, Jameer Jones. He was just at Ballin' on the Beach, shooting for RWE, Raw Wave Elite with Cam Wilder. He's participated in a bunch of different state championships. I think he shot the Boozer Twins. He shot a couple other people.
He's a shooter.
One of my guys, he worked with me for a long time, since 2020, about then 2019, maybe even before that. One of the hottest videographers, like I said, in the area. Give it up for Film by Ricky.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And he got the Olympic gear on. Hold on.
Sir. Team USA. The
Hold
building.
on.
And I like his swag, 1995 jeans.
Yeah,
like
that shirt.
throwback jeans, man. You got to put baggy jeans on one more time.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing them slims, Mike.
Hey, look,
Ricky,
straight
did you know
slims.
that he was a gymnastic coach?
Yeah, I actually knew that about him.
You saw you ever catch?
I never seen him. That
never
was
seen him
before
in
I
the-
like.
On God, you know how they
On
be having they be having merch.
They merch.
They be having these cats take a little couple of pics before niggas really know
Okay.
him. Was he ever in a leotard?
Nah, I never seen him.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie.
sir.
I ain't gonna lie. If I would have seen him in that, I
Well, he
probably
said he
wouldn't
wanted to work
have
with me.
talking to him. I
He
would
said he wanted to work with me.
have worked with him. I ain't gonna lie.
Because these kids be like trying to, they be passing around his band picture and shit. So
Yes,
I'm like,
sir.
Wait, there's a band picture?
I was in band. I was in drumline.
How come I've never seen this?
I was in
Band
drumline.
picture
I
going
was in
around,
drumline.
man.
I was
What
in
you
drumline.
play, Mike?
I played bass. I played everything. I was a percussionist, but I played bass
Nah,
drum.
band
he was
picture?
in a band line at Brandon.
Yeah.
I've never
I was
heard
in
of that.
drumline. Yeah.
Yeah.
How I know about you being a gymnast but not in a band? That don't make no sense.
Great.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Had to have one.
Just like
Just like that. Just like that. Just like that.
It's a tuba.
Royce went out there too.
y'all was going crazy,
We was
doing all the
going
moves,
crazy,
right?
you know
All
what
the
I'm
moves and
saying?
everything.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Messiah walk right past. Hey, keep doing what you doing, man. But yeah, man, you in the building, man. How does it feel, man? I'm just because we go back to like I said, 2019. I was working with your brother, and then 2020, Wylie Athletics started jumping off, and you were my videographer for a long period of time. How does it feel, going from starting off being a videographer at first, and then just kind of
That
playing
boom.
Yeah, you
It was
play.
a boom
Yeah.
that happens. Walk us through the boom.
Yeah, take us through that.
There was this time, this window, because I was, dealing with these kids since, forever. And there was this boom that happened.
Yeah.
Maybe I would say, for me, it feels like now maybe 45 years ago,
Yeah.
where all of a sudden, everything these kids, needed to be filmed.
Right.
Needed to be filmed.
Right.
Film my training, film my games. It just kind of hit out of nowhere about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Kind of walk us through that, like that little bit of I'm gonna experiment with this to boom, everybody
Right.
hitting me, filmed by Ricky all over the place.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, as Mike kind of knows, I really started getting into all of this because of my little brother.
Right.
He played in a small school, didn't really have any exposure, and was having pretty big games, scoring 25, 35, 40-point games. Like Mike can attest to this.
Yeah.
So we would sit down and we would talk and we'd be like, well, shoot, there's no proof of this. Nobody's seeing it. So it's like, how can we get him out there?
Right.
So it was like, I had a camera because I used to do YouTube. So I was like, let me just grab this camera and take it to a game one day. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
So I'm like, let me just press record and see what's going on.
Right.
And I started doing that. And then I would just take his highlights, no edits, nothing like I'm doing now. And we would just post them on YouTube or send them out to different coaches or anything. I'll just give it to Mike. Yeah. And I'll be like, Mike, what do we do with this? I don't know.
I send it.
Yeah. So I started doing that. And then out of nowhere, I would keep going to his games, and then I'll be at the YMCA over there in Sefner. So that's when certain kids would start seeing me, and they were like, "Yo, do you actually do camera work?" And I'm like, "Nah,
Yeah, right.
nah, I don't." But I mean, I'll give it a try. And they're like, "Oh, okay, shoot." So I put up some one game for free. I don't even remember where it was. I did that, and then from there, they were like, "Yo, this isn't bad." Blah blah whatever. I look back at it, and I'm like,
It's awful.
"This is ass."
Right. But at that time,
You thought it was him.
they thought it. All
They thought.
Right.
Shoot, I don't. But yeah, and then from there, it just slowly started taking off, and that's where everyone wanted everything filmed and recorded, the trainings, games, and all that stuff.
Right.
Me and Mike have talked about this. I'm not one of those where it's oh, everybody deserves a mixtape. I feel like only a select few people should get a mixtape.
Right.
But how do you turn down that bag?
That's
because the bag
Yeah.
is the
So
motivator.
I will say this: starting out, I was, hey, you needed me to go somewhere, I'll go.
Right,
I was
right,
taking
you gotta get
advantage
that
of it.
bag.
So I'm like, cool. Now it's starting to get to that point where it's okay, mixtapes, you either gonna have to pay
Right,
up a
right,
good,
right.
but 9 times out of 10, it's not being posted on my page.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't collab with
Nah.
if it's not popping.
Yeah, if it's not so a lot of these games, the difference between me and some other people is a lot of my mixtapes aren't multiple games.
Right.
It's one game.
One game.
Yeah. So like a lot of these mixtapes where you see they have all these crazy dunks and all this different stuff, you know, they got multiple games of footage that they'll do. I'm going to one game and I'm like, yo, if you go crazy and you show it to me that like, okay, cool, like I deserve to get some exposure, I'm gonna put it out there.
Put it out there.
Yeah. So like a lot of like different videographers and stuff, they'll be like, yo, that was crazy. How many games was that? I'm like, that was just one game. They're like, that's one game.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, like he did his thing.
Right.
But kids know that. Like I tell them like all the time, like I'll show up to someone's games and I'll be like, they'll be like, yo, you can record me for free. And I'm like, show me something and we'll see. Like I'll give you the opportunity.
Right.
Like I'm not one of those that I'll sit back and be like, no, I need to, you know, I'm gonna make my money. I'm gonna do what it do. But I mean, if you have put in the work and it shows, shoot, I'll give you opportunity. I'll give you a chance. I'll put you out there.
Right.
What's that vibe like though when it's 8 dudes with cameras, y'all competitors,
balling on the beach. There we go.
You look to the left, you look to the right. Y'all kind of like, you know, everybody's chest poked out.
Yeah.
That videographer beef.
Right.
Take us through that beef.
Because for the kids, see, I got the unique opportunity to kind of deal with it from multiple angles.
Right.
Because I'm also a facilitator of the whole camera.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I train the kids. I put kids on with the cameras, who's the work.
Right.
So, you know, for me, it was kind of crazy when I started getting a lot of requests of, Coach, can you have somebody come film the training?
Yeah.
You know, that's different than games.
Yeah, that's completely different.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know, I do a training mix?
That's crazy.
It's crazy, but it was raw and it was dope at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Now
with
it's
the
just-
slow-mo effects and all of the things you know, you catch a dude with a little hang dribble.
He said,
Right.
okay.
You know, you can make it look dope. It was cool.
Right.
Now that's not as cool anymore, like a training mix.
Yeah, they said let's see it in the game.
Now let's see it in the game.
Right.
But how do you deal with the parent that pays, that wants the mix, is willing to pay the price, because the prices from when it started, it's all over the place.
Yeah,
like the market, like I'm
different.
trying to figure out who's controlling that market. How do you value that market?
It's them.
Yeah, I'm like, dude,
it's
just
the higher ups.
$200,
Bulldogs,
$150. I'm like,
I will say this. My prices have definitely raised from when I began.
He said yesterday's prices, not today's price.
Not today's price.
how do you stay competitive though if somebody try to undercut you, like filming by Byron or filming by Wylie?
Right.
Hey, I feel like he just threw a shot at somebody.
Wait, we don't know nobody. We don't know names out there. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
He's not a Byron. We got
right. Hey, but the thing is though, I know how it feels in the training realm.
Yeah.
When I say I'm the most, I pride myself as being the most affordable trainer in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
But then I can see, this is what bugs me out.
Yeah.
Coach B will charge you $2,600 to train for 2 hours, a penny a minute.
Yeah.
And you'll get the work.
Mm-hmm.
But then somebody will take their kid to $1,000 an hour.
And he just sitting there dribbling the ball.
And he not doing it.
And I mean, it's cool because it's different environment.
Yeah.
It's a different instructor.
Yeah.
But the work
It's not.
It's comparable. Not saying I do. I'm not saying I invented training.
Nah,
right.
But I know what it takes to get that level of training
over 25 years.
Right.
And I watch all these other trainers and I say, man, they really training this kid not to get better. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's
in
real.
that bag.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so from a camera perspective, you sit next to a dude, he charging $250 for a tape. And then you see his work and you like, how do you, like, you know what I'm saying?
True. I mean,
You just say, I ain't gonna say nothing, or you gonna?
no, like, so, I mean, at the end of the day, what I tell kids is I've gotten to the point where like a kid will be like, yo, I want a mixtape from you. And I'll tell them my price, throw it out there, and they're like, that's a little too much, or I can't right now. And I'm like, I understand, I can do pictures, that's a little cheaper,
Right.
but I'm not gonna,
drop
my price just because I'm like, there's other videographers. Like going back to when he said videographer beef, like me personally, Mike know me. I don't got beef with nobody. Like I just be chilling, like I'll be doing my own thing. I'll be willing to help anybody. I'll throw bread to other videographers. Like if I have too much work to take on, like this past weekend, I put on this new kid that's starting out and I'm trying to help him out and
An apprentice?
I guess.
You got a camp?
Yeah, you got a camp. You got like 3-4 videographers.
I mean, Mike will tell you, I've had like 3 or 4 different people that like wanted to do it. But then once you get into it, you kind of realize like, I mean, if you don't have a love for creating,
right?
Like it's not, if you think you're just going to do it to get easy bread, that's not what
that's what they think though. That's what they thinking. They picking up the camera to just.
That's one thing.
Make $60.
Use some software to edit.
Right. Use it in Canva. Drop some music in it.
Because people, that's one thing. Like I will say, like people think that like editing and filming, it's all like it's fun because you're at a game, you're recording, creating, but that takes time.
No,
bro.
I respect the craft.
Like kids, parents sometimes they don't realize that, bro. Like. You're sitting there, for example, I'll tell you this. Oh, you just at a game for 45 minutes. Yeah, but then I'm going to go home.
For 2 hours. And try to recreate your
2 hours, brother.
He said
6
hours.
Bro, my recent mixtape, I'll tell you this. Look, so I had this past weekend, I had 30 plus videos to make. So you sitting there, and in my head, I'm already thinking I got 30 plus videos. I'm starting with the first one, and I'm in a rut, right? I can't even figure out how to even go about this. Right. I spent 6 hours on one video trying to like figure it out.
Because they ain't out on the floor.
Right.
They don't got
no, like the highlights. Sometimes the highlights and everything is there. It's just like
how to put it together.
Because it's like I could just throw it together and put a song over it and call it a day.
Right.
I don't do that though.
Right.
Like I sit there, I need to hit every beat on every song. I need there's a reason why I put a slow-mo. There's a reason why I do this. There's a reason behind it.
He said I'm a cinema.
No, like literally, like it's
right. So you not just put shit together.
No,
you creating an art.
Yeah, right. It's art. Like
it's art. You putting work together.
Yeah, it's my body.
Because it's timeless.
Yeah,
this shit is not like just a splash in the pan. This shit,
it's gonna be there forever.
It's once you get it made and done, it's out there forever.
Exactly.
Filmatic.
You know
exactly.
It's gotten real competitive out there. Bro.
It's very competitive.
Because now you got kids doing. Like, see, I it's almost weird because we have some similarities in this world of the competitiveness of this training and then filming. Yeah. Because I actually tried to have a attachment to a guy.
Yeah.
Like when this all first started, I had put a dude on. I won't drop his name. I was putting this dude on. You definitely know him. He's a local guy.
Man,
Caucasian guy.
Put your weight on him.
He said Caucasian.
Yeah, man. We're not gonna say nothing about. It's almost hunting time. But yeah, I mean, it's almost time to kill something. I dare you to kill him. Kill dare. But listen,
I picked up. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
We get smoke in there. He said, I dare you to kill him. It's almost kill time.
I was trying to put this dude
on.
Got
nothing to do with me.
I had a lot of guys that
I don't know.
started this whole process. Like really one of the major dudes in the city that really jumped on this really early was my man Jordan Spicer.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he really jumped on it, attacked it early with the filming. My whole crew was starting to film everything, film.
Mm-hmm.
And
shoot, that's how I got to know Spice.
Right. And the thing is that you start feeling like you could disconnect from the guy who's putting you on and do your own thing.
Start Trello pad,
which is cool. But then it's like you slow on the work. You're not being able to produce the work in a timely manner. Like, so boom. Right. If I pay for a mixtape, I can't do 2-3 weeks later. These kids is not like, especially as these prices have gone up, it's like, yo, I need to work 48 hours. Like, how do y'all deal with that like pressure of saying, I want this to be the best work turned around as quick as possible?
Right.
Yeah. So shoot, that's funny because I was just like having a conversation with one of my homeboys because recently like my times have gone up a little longer, like, return time, because there's so many people.
Right.
So it's like at first I always prided myself on getting things out in like 2 to 3 days max.
Right.
Like sometimes I get it out the next day. I'll tell you 2 to 3 days, but I'm really just going home and I'm gonna work on this, get it to you like tomorrow morning and you have it.
Right.
Mike will tell you because I used to do that stuff for him.
Facts.
But now it's to the point, like I tried to get y'all footage from like a tournament like 2 weekends ago. And I'm like, you might have thought like I'm over here BSing. Like, no, like I'm genuinely sitting there trying to like get everything done. And at this point, kids are like, so how long is it going to take? And I'm like, yo, at least give me like 1 or 2 weeks, right?
Right.
Like I'm going to always tell you more than what it is because I may get it done in less time. But shoot, now it's like, I had a kid one time, or I had a parent, and the parent was like, I'll pay you extra to get my done first.
Yo,
And what did I do?
It's like when
I got it done first. I got it done first.
Hey, they gotta walk
so they can hit you extra for that with that priority.
You really could. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Like,
Like,
know how that is.
Nah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, when you like,
world.
it's the same thing. Like when
I
you
throw you extra, you get that one with him now.
right.
okay.
Miami on the Suavemente time, and if you want to skip the
Suavemente.
you want to skip the line, you gotta throw that 25.
Yo, where that back door at, yo?
I
got you.
crazy.
Here you go.
Nah, for real. Money talk.
Yep.
So if you want things to happen, pop.
Right.
Money talk.
Right.
Hey.
So we gonna go to the next. Because I graduated 2018. So around that time, it was maybe Uncle Drew Productions.
Yeah, it was real.
It's a bucket.
Green
was
light.
coming out. Green light. You had
Shout out
Blue
to Green
Diamond.
Light, man.
Yeah, shout out
You know what I'm
to
saying? And then
Green
you
Light.
had Baller's Life. But the only people that was getting on Baller's Life was
Don't forget Lil Blessed.
Blessed.
No, he was still
No, Blessed wasn't on.
He graduated 2018. No,
2019.
2019.
He wasn't.
No, 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, because I'm a year older than him. Yeah.
Yeah, so he
Shout out to Blessed, man. You do
Right,
good
yeah,
work.
right.
Bucky Crew.
But
You know what I mean?
how do you because you've seen the transition because your brother was playing
Yeah.
around that time. What do you think the transition from like back then with maybe 5, 6 really, really, really popular local
Yeah.
to now?
Everybody.
There's a new one every day.
Kids,
Yeah.
They just
I kid you not, it's just like the training world. I wake up every morning, it's 8
There's
new
another guy,
trainers in Tampa.
Yeah.
Like what?
right.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little rough because it's like you never want to hate on somebody, right?
Right,
And I
right,
never
right,
try
right.
to hate on anybody.
Never.
Right.
But it's also like everybody just there's art and everybody has talent, right?
Right.
So it's like some people just aren't like meant to be
Yeah,
filming or creating stuff. Some things
Right,
some
same
people
thing,
just aren't meant to be doing. Like
Right.
you're better at editing, or maybe you're better at filming, or maybe not even, and like you better at doing something else.
Right.
But it's like you see everybody doing this, you're like, oh, I might as well like hop on a wave and get some money. And kids nowadays are gonna pay it. So it's
Right.
like, why not?
It's a hustle.
Right.
It's something
yeah,
great.
it's
Exactly.
basically. And I mean, shoot, it kind of hurts me to a certain sense because it's like some of these guys take advantage of certain kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
I've seen that a
It
couple
happens in the
times.
training world.
Right.
Like, yo, B, you doing real, like, you trying to do, like, trick training.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and they gonna pay for it because it look
Right.
cool on
'Cause
the
it
camera.
Right. It looks
So
good.
this is the whole setup. A trick trainer with a trick camera dude. It's just crazy. The
They
kid
running
never
off
get
with
better.
with a
Devious
big
work.
bag.
Right, that is
film is garbage.
crazy work. Yeah.
Film is garbage.
Workout
Kid never
is
get better.
garbage.
Workout's garbage.
It's all.
But spending money, everybody's happy. And I'm like,
They
and
get
they'll
a
be
big
and their
bag.
excuses like, oh shoot, I got 10,000 followers, so I'll get you out there in front of people. And I'm like, what is
yo,
that?
man, this game is crazy.
Nah,
Like,
it
they
is.
use the followers.
It
They
is.
use leverage.
That film game.
Nah,
I
facts.
watched it get crazy.
Nah,
man.
facts. That's what I'm saying. Because like I feel like there was more passion back in the day, and it wasn't even as much glitz and glamour. They were
Yeah,
just
no.
putting out the raw film.
Yeah.
But they was
Back in the day, I was trying to figure it out. Like when this first started, I sat down with this guy. I was trying to figure out what am I paying for.
right.
Yeah.
Because I needed to understand it. Because now, from then to now, I have now talked to people saying, I need to be paid to get out there. I need to be paid for the time to film
Mhm.
and then paid to be edited.
Yeah.
I was like, what the?
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
bro, is none of that inclusive? Is that mutually exclusive, all of those things?
Put your weight on the queue.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, I mean, shoot.
No, that really, right?
No, yeah,
Like,
like-
so put it this way. Boom, you come to my tournament.
Yeah.
Boom, it's out the way a little bit.
Mhm.
Tavares.
Yeah. Big house.
You got to feel like you got to hit the
Yeah.
gas tank.
Yeah.
And then I'm out there, you got 2 games.
Mhm.
You got to hit me for that 3-4 hours out there.
Right. Yeah.
And then you got to hit me to film it. And I remember it was just like, I'm paying you for the minute and a
Right.
half.
Just for the mix.
Yeah, for the
just
mix.
for the
Yeah,
mix.
for what it is.
For the minute, maybe a minute and a half.
Right.
And nowadays, it's hard to even make minute and a half mixes. with
It's
some of these
30
kids.
seconds, bro.
It's 30 to 45 seconds.
I know,
Like
that's
I
what even
struck,
went down.
bro.
It's just a reel. It's just a little small.
Bro,
little
the
reel.
average of
First
my
started,
videos
it
is
was
like
a minute and a
45
half.
seconds.
Now we into the 40 seconds.
Right,
Yes,
that's what I'm
bro,
saying.
like,
Mine was like
yes.
30 seconds, and they was trailers. Now they got whole mixes, 20 seconds, just layup lines.
Bro, hey, y'all want
Don't
to hear a
cap.
crazy story? Y'all want to hear a crazy story?
What's up? What's
Look. When I first started doing this, bro, I'm not going to say kid name. I'm not going to do none of that. But listen,
Man, we've been
I had a
saying
mix.
names all.
Look, nah, bro. I had a mix, bro. I had went to this hard to guard tournament. Y'all know about these hard to guard tournaments, bro.
yeah.
This is when I first started.
Right.
So I'm out there in Clearwater. I'm filming. The kid asked me to come out. He starts playing like, no, they're in warm-ups. He ain't make not one shot in warm-ups. Okay. So
And
I'm like,
warm-ups?
and warm-ups at all. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know how this is going to go.
Right.
So cool. The
The warm-ups
game
is
starts.
crazy.
He not starting. I'm like, okay.
So do you start like filming him like?
Yeah, I need my B-roll.
Tying his shoes.
I need him tying his shoes,
You know what I'm
walking
saying?
around. So like,
Wrapping up the
but
homies.
at this point in time, I didn't even know what I was doing for real. So I'm just like, shoot, what do I like? Now I can like make it work just a little bit because I know what I can. But before I was just like, I'm gonna just film him walking, I guess. So then he gets in the game and I'm like, all right, bet, like, you know, I'm at least getting like a little layup or something. But when I tell you this man finished with 1 assist,
1 assist,
no rebound, no nothing, and I'll tell you the assist was. Hey, the kid that gave him the assist was the toughest. I don't know, some sidestep, corner, fade, 3, whatever, crazy. Right. And I'm like, yo, so I made the mix because he still wanted it. I'm like, you still want it? He's like, he paid me and everything for it. And I'm like, I drove out there, cool, whatever. I make the mix, whatever, it comes out to like 30 seconds. Yo, how you put a 30-second mix together with no highlights?
with no points?
It's going on a lot now.
I was about to say,
I'm
I'm about to add, you got to break the secret. Do y'all be having or adding buckets to these highlights? Be real.
Hey man.
Hey. Oh,
you can buy subscribers.
Oh, you can buy bots. Oh, it's a
Okay,
botted.
hey.
It's a botted video.
Y'all want
no.
y'all want another little secret?
Oh,
a little thing.
Q over there like
he like, man, they gonna blow the business. Hey,
Nah, bro. Hey,
cut that.
Hey, man.
hey, Q like I got.
hey, if you want to cut it out, you can cut it out. But listen, bro.
Oh, man.
I had another kid, and this was more recent. Like this is probably like March. They had a tournament, cool, whatever. You know, he had a decent game, probably had like 7, 8 points, whatever, cool. I make the mix, but I'm like, I want it to be just a little longer, trying to reach that 45-second mark. So I'm like, he only had 1 3 that he made. So I'm like, let me mirror the 3.
Right.
So like, and now if you look at it close, like now he's shooting with his right hand, he's left-handed. But if you look at the second clip, it's the same clip. I just flipped it so it's inverted.
I see that now.
But I had to do that. Like,
now. I see that one bucket from 8 angles, slowed down, sped up, the jaw. I'd be like, yo, these mixes now is unbelievable.
But I don't even. That's the thing about me. Like, I've been trying to get back. Like, I've been in my R&B vibe, like my slow.
Man, that's the new vibe right now. I'm watching a lot of "It's a Love Storm," and I never met before.
Walking down, dap somebody up.
No, for real.
But they're not even doing it right. Like, it's like I'm trying to get like. I want you to see how pretty basketball is.
Right.
Nah,
I want you to see how you moving. Like,
yeah.
Who's that one dude
I've
that be
seen a
shooting for
couple
Kyrie? It's this one guy that be shooting for Kyrie, be like 45 at a 40, hand out the window.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying?
I know it's something. I don't know his name.
Yeah,
but
but he be trying to show the art of it.
Yo, there's been a
the
couple
goal.
I seen filmed by Ricky though that have been hard.
Facts.
With the love, like the little R&B slowed down. And it's blended just right. And then, but it's like a part of the song is kind of R&B-ish, and then you show them getting to it, and then it like turn to
yeah.
Like, you work it out.
You know what you're doing.
I respect the craft,
Right.
right? Like
the artistry.
I saw it from the beginning,
Yeah.
So I respect it in a way.
It was rough in the beginning.
like when we was watching dudes at the beginning of this tie their shoes, I was like, wait a minute, am I paying for that?
Right.
Is that what this is costing me to see him just over there? Like,
I'm paying you to see him tie his
Untucking his
shoes.
jersey.
untucking his jersey. Nah, but I've had a lot of guys come in and film some. Like, is it easier to do a training?
You need to be more creative with the training.
Hey,
training, man.
Hey, tell them about the most creative training that you had.
The track?
No.
Which one?
LA Fitness.
Like,
Tell them about it.
We gonna do this?
Yeah, because what if whack the training?
Tell them about it. Okay, so
what if you show up?
I tell him.
I put it to you like this. I got a college guy. He gonna say no names. He been in to work with you. He been in to work with me a couple times.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
But we tell him, yo, pull up. This, that, or the other. We about to get this work in. Whatever. We got a couple guys coming in. He said, "Oh, I want Ricky to pull up." Type beat. He's done a couple pieces
I've done
with
stuff
him,
for him before.
and it's been hard. But this day, he can't buy a bucket. He can't throw a rock in the ocean.
At all, bro.
Can't get the handles right.
How does that work?
He losing the ball.
So this is what we had to do.
airballing.
We had to extend the session an extra 15 minutes so that he could get the work. Because I'm like, this is my man. I ain't trying to have him come all the way out here late night for no reason.
And
it was late too.
And you filming ass.
Basically.
Badly.
Yeah.
I'm training that.
Yeah, he's
like
training.
I'm mad because I'm training. I'm like, you can't hit no shots, bro. I'm trying to go home.
My brother
man,
was X there training too.
Yeah, X was there training. His little brother was making more shots.
And no, he's sitting there like, yo, this is a college athlete.
That's what he was saying.
And because he was going, what, senior year? Junior year?
Yeah.
No, going into junior year.
Yeah. And so I'm like, he's like, this is a college athlete. And I'm like, I guess. You know, the crazy thing is, he posted all the comments, yo, the work, bro. You putting in the respect, bro. You in the gym doing what you need to do. And I'm like,
we dragged him. You dragged him into this.
I'm like,
bro, what?
Hey, all love. I love you, bro.
Player, though,
I love you, bro. Like, you my dog. Bro, like, yo,
dog,
that day was crazy, bro.
That day was insane. I'm like, yo.
Nah, I've had plenty of cats get weird when that camera start rolling.
Bro, real
Yeah,
weird.
Hey,
Real,
niggas start acting different when that camera turned on.
Oh, man. See, that was a...
He said he started speaking Spanish.
That segues
Who is
right
this
into
guy?
Hey, that segues right into this next conversation, though.
Right.
Like, these kids now are just playing for the camera.
Right.
So their game is not built for the camera, but
Right.
now they're paying, so they got to play towards. Like
Right.
I see,
And they ain't never did none of those
I
moves.
see a kid in one tournament play this way, bring the photographer to the game, and then all of a sudden can't pass.
Taking deep threes that they ain't never
doing
taken
the
before.
wildest moves when you just need to just do a layup. And I'm
Right,
like,
something
why are y'all
basic.
acting like that?
Ain't
when the
never
cameras
shown it
roll
in
out?
training.
Right.
Ever.
Like, so when you see it on your end, what you be like, oh, this dude's bugging out.
Yeah, like, so I go into it, it depends where I'm going to go film. So if I'm at like a tournament, a high level tournament, there's coaches there and everything like that. I'm like, yo, don't act out for the camera, bro.
Right.
Future.
Right.
You don't do that. But then if I pull up to like a little MAC league or something, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, shoot every shot. Like, so I'm like, just be wise. Like, that's my thing. Like, be wise knowing what you gonna do. Like, but don't completely change your whole game up, because that makes you look bad at the end of the day. Your teammates not gonna like you, right? Your
and they gonna say you did it for the film,
right? They're gonna be like, you're not even like that for real. Because then at the end of the day, I bet you 9 times out of 10, those shots that you shooting, they're not going in. You shooting these deep threes, you're not making them. Yeah. You doing all these crazy moves, I'll probably put 5 of them in the mix, but you probably got 5 turnovers on top of that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna be sitting on the bench. Who's some of the most like easy guys to film in the city?
In the city.
It's positive, so you can name them.
Right.
Yeah,
You can name them.
You're not gonna name the ass dudes.
Shoot. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll say Josh. What's his last name? From Blake.
Oh, Josh Lewis.
Okay.
Yeah, Joshua Lewis from Blake. Super easy because he just gets straight to it.
Right.
I mean, his teammate JoJo also, like, he's a defensive menace.
Right.
Shoot, another big Tony from North Tampa Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
I filmed him a few times. He ain't never
let you down
at all.
Kai.
Kai.
Yeah. Kai.
Like, I haven't filmed him like during the summer, but I've been seeing him go crazy. When I have filmed him, he always puts on a show.
Right.
Let me see who else. There's like a handful of kids, but it's like also a lot of like kids that aren't known. Those are the easiest ones for me to film.
Right.
Because what I find is a lot of the kids that are known, and there's like this thing behind them. Like,
right, yeah, I feel you.
You walk in there and you're like, this isn't what everyone
is
telling me. I don't. So then it's the kids that I don't even know. Those are the kids that surprise me.
Right.
Yeah.
Where I'm like,
when you almost like feeling like you're discovering a kid.
Right. And I'm like,
nobody knows this kid is this ill.
No, there was this one time we was at Wiregrass, and there was this one white boy getting to it. And we was just like, who is that? And Ricky was like, y'all about to film him. He was filming somebody else.
Oh, my boy Bobby. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's my guy Bobby. I don't even remember his last name. Bobby, he plays at Sickles, bro. I figured it out. Yeah. He's a freshman at Sickles going into sophomore year.
I heard this about this kid.
That man is a dog. He played with Chase. Hey, those are some dogs over there, bro. They got it.
No,
but he was getting straight to. He from Philly, come to find out. So he got that swag. I'm
right.
Time, getting to the basket. And this man is filming somebody else.
I'm filming somebody else. That example, prime example, I'm filming somebody else.
And somebody else is showing.
And he's showing out. And I'm like, hey, I start hyping him up. I'm like, oh, snap, he should have laid that nigga. Like, I'm going crazy, bro.
Is that part of the work too, popping out and just, do you seek out anybody? Like, yo, I want to film you. What's good? Let's make it work? Or you just do requests?
No, so for real, like, I just love basketball. Like, I love being around it. Right. So, like, sometimes, like, I'll just go out to a tournament just to watch. Or I'll stay at a game just to watch, and then I'll just end up pulling out my camera.
Right.
So, like, I do requests, of course, but, I mean, I go and seek out different people. But a lot of the times, I'm just at a tournament and I just so happen to just be sitting watching.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, you raw. And that's how I get a lot of connections. Like, shoot, I don't know if y'all heard of Caden Allen from Montverde. He ain't get much burn because Cooper and Flag was there. He was a sophomore.
Right.
Kid raw.
Right.
Raw. He played for like 2026 Night Riders and then ended up playing in the 3SSB like tourney or whatever.
Right.
But dude, like I'm talking to him, whatever. I might be doing trips out there to Montverde, whatever the season.
Okay.
But raw. Like
we play. I think we play them this year too. So that'll be dope.
Facts.
y'all really gonna
It's gonna be some smoke. Hey, we got some smoke coming too.
Let me ask you this though: how does it work when, for example, Is a Bucket runs a tournament, and then is multiple other cameras there? Do y'all
like XBL for example?
Yeah, like XBL. Do y'all? I mean, y'all gotta get clearance because I'm sure they want to dominate the joint.
Yeah. So
clearance.
So like for It's a Bucket, like I haven't worked for them specifically. Like I've been at events where they're at, but from what I've heard, I mean, for the most part, you apply for your credentials just like any other tourney. They give you your credentials, and depending on the tournament, sometimes they'll just have a thing where like you can't drop any of the footage until they drop it.
Oh, they have some disclaimers.
Sometimes
they don't make you buy into being there, nothing like that.
Yeah, no. Or then other times, what they'll do is like you gotta give them your footage also.
Do you have to collab with them and all that type?
Nah, sometimes they just tell you put the logo on it and then you good. But like 9 times out of 10, they'll ask for the footage. So like I know there was one tournament and a lot of videographers felt some type of way. They had to leave their SD cards with the attorney. Mind you, for those of y'all who don't know, our SD cards.
360.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's fine now.
Hey, bro.
Exactly. I knew it was some shit.
Yes, bro. For those of you who don't know, some of our SD cards can range anywhere from, $100 to $300. Yep. Like I've seen crazy things, $500. So
you had to leave the SD?
Yeah, so they give it back to you eventually, but it's like.
Oh, eventually?
Yeah, like maybe like in a day or two.
Oh,
but I'm like,
okay. I'm thinking it's like a week, a month,
bro. A day. You having my SD card for a day is too long.
Right. Man, that's like, yo, man, yo. Let me hold your basketball, and you can't play with it until the.
And then it's like,
blah.
Yeah, right. I'm like, yo, that's
crazy work.
I get it why they do it, but I'm like, bro, you could just ask me I can just like export my footage while I'm at the tournament before I leave, and I'll just send it to you. Like I don't. But they're like, no. Some people are like, no, you gotta do it. Like I remember, like I'm in a big old group chat with a bunch of videographers, and like that was a big.
Do you guys have a union?
Yeah, basically.
We basically should.
Because I actually talking about congregating the trainers and getting on same rapport. So, so we won't have a disparity in the money because it was just weird for a minute. Some cats was charging $100 for a session.
Right.
Some cats was doing pro bonos.
Right.
Yeah. And see what you do. See the kids is up on everything, but to me it's always like the drug game. Mm-hmm. You always hop around and see where you could get the potent for the cheapest.
Yeah.
I mean, that's life. That's big business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Where that patchouli at.
So these kids would call me, yo, Coach B, well, how much is your training? And then they'll call Coach Mike, how much is your training? Yep. Then they'll call Coach Bob, how much is your training? And then try to figure out
who got the best rate,
who got the best rate, who gets the most
where can I get the most work?
Because sometimes I'll do shit like film my training to post.
Yeah.
Right.
And put kids on.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
for sure.
They be trying to get the most out of everything, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a group of guys who's saying we're not gonna let them get over, we gotta keep this baseline.
Yeah.
And that's what I was really trying to do with the trainers. Let's keep a baseline.
A baseline.
But it's ironic that I'm saying baseline because baseline, this other training spot, was charging like $150 for 3 sessions or whatever. Yeah. And it was just a matter of like trying to keep everything where these kids is getting what they want, and that's to get better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But not making it so you can't get better on a consistent basis.
Right.
Because the film thing, you could pop out once in a while.
Right.
The training has got to be consistent to see.
Got to be consistent.
Yeah, it's got to. Yeah.
So
I feel you on that though, because I mean, in this group chat that we in, like I'm telling you, this little thing, like shoot, they probably won't want to tell you about it, but it ranges from beginners to people who work with like some of the
pros,
not even athletes, like big name, like just business people,
right.
So I see what they charging all the way at the top, and then I see what people charging like starting out, and that's a big
disparity
right.
For sure.
So then it's like we'll go in there and we'll be like, yo, how much should I charge this person for this? And like you get a bunch of different numbers,
right?
But they tell you straight up, they're like, look, if we're in the same like range of like how good we are and everything like that, we got to keep it at a same
right. Baseline this
we
thing.
got to, because you start hurting
you start hurting the business.
Right.
When somebody come in and cut y'all knees off, does decent work, and now you got, because the best money is the new money. It's the new kid. It's the kid that nobody's really seeing, that believes in what you do, loves your work, and now attaches himself to you consistently.
Right. You was talking about that yesterday.
It's like over time, how do you, like, obviously, you don't switch the price on that kid every year.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, for sure.
It's crazy, right?
No. Speaking on that, because see, bro, like I love to help people out, and I just love the sport of basketball, and I like making kids better and everything like that. So like I try and help out as much as I can. But sometimes people take advantage, right?
Yeah, kindness for weakness.
Bro, I'm not even gonna say nothing, bro. I ain't gonna say no names, but I basically was raising my price at the time, and I told him straight up, I was like, look, I'm gonna keep you at this price.
Right.
I'm gonna keep you at this, and I'm gonna just raise this. And he was like, well, I was actually gonna talk to you. Can we lower that price?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's tough.
But that does happen though.
Nah,
it happens in the trading world.
Can I get 2 for 1?
Bro, and it's bad. Like the amount of work that I'm doing, like he want me to like, I'm doing
but it don't matter about the amount of work. What matters is they know that you can do the work, and they want to see how much they can get.
Right, they want to get out.
Yeah,
they want me to upload,
they want to squeeze that lemon,
collab on everything.
Like,
and I'm like, I can do it, but it's like now, bro. At this point, you want me to do all that work for like $100?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know,
like I don't do it for the money. I do this because I like to do it. But I'm like, I gotta pay some of this. I gotta pay some of this stuff off too. Like,
because this stuff
I got expensive.
The quality of the stuff.
Exactly.
If you want higher quality.
We pay monthly for editing software, all these different things. Like
bills got to get paid.
If something breaks on that camera, that's not just $50. It's a couple hundred.
Right,
a couple thousand. Like, man, you want a little filter for your lens? That going $100, $150. Like,
trust me. I got a sense of it because we tried the little gritty cam not too long ago, and it's a lot of work. I was trying to have my son do like 8 different things. We put some pics out. Yeah. We never really advanced to the mixes. I bought a camera. It was only like a $400 camera. Yeah. But this shit $400 cameras, just $400.
$400 is $400. But,
you know what I mean?
And this thing $400 for a camera.
Like it's a drop in the bucket.
Right.
So we tried the pic thing, and it's a lot of work, B.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Right.
And I couldn't really get him to lock in because he's like, damn, you want me to coach, train, take pic? Like,
it's like your free time was spent editing all the stuff. Right. And it's like, I don't want to do that. If that's not what you like doing.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's like, why would you? Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Let's move on.
Hey, so
we get caught up in this. Where we at, Pat?
Where we at? Pat over there, man. He been doing his hair.
Where we at, Pat? Where we at with it, Pat?
Wake him up over there.
Hey, so the second question is...
The second question? That was the first question.
Hey, we got sight, man. You chilling with the homies, man. But the second topic is just like, what do you think the importance of like real film comparative to mixes and highlights?
Bro, I literally wanted to talk about that.
Because your brother, he just got a scholarship. Clap it up for your brother. He's going out to Virginia off of raw film. Yeah. And some guys think that they can go to college off of highlights.
Mixtapes.
Off of mixtapes.
No, you want the whole game, baby.
Right. They want to see you. Right. They want to see what you look like.
Exactly.
Shoot, I tell parents this, like, when they come to, and maybe I'm different compared to other videographers. I don't know. I'm just not going to lie to the parents. Right. I'll tell them straight up. I'm like, look, this mixtape, your son wants this mixtape or your daughter wants this mixtape for social media because it looks good. Right. But if they're telling you this is what's going to get them to college, that's not. No. Like what I do is I have a little package deal where I give you a mixtape and then I'll throw in your like actual raw footage. Right. For nothing crazy, just extra a couple dollars or whatever. But I just throw it in there and I give it to you because I'm like, this is worth more than that mixtape. Right. So I tell them that because that's exactly like how I feel. Like mixtapes is cool and everything, but I ain't gonna get you nowhere. Like,
right. They got to see they want to see how you on the bench, what your attitude look like. Are you dapping people up? Are you vocal? All of that. Are you playing defense? I remember it was one of the homies who played college not too long ago, Tyler White. He played at Durant. He went to Polk State. He said he was sending out his film, only had highlights. And his coach hit him back. He was like, man, this is some great film. It's like you didn't miss. Can I see the real footage?
Bro, I feel you on that. Because look, so the film that got my brother to go to college, he literally only pushed out the film of the game that he got injured in because he didn't play his senior season. He tore his ACL third game into the season. So that third game though, in that first quarter, he had 19 and he was, I think, 8 for 9 or something like that. Right. But like just showed the whole thing, like showed the miss, of course, showed the turnover too that he had, showed everything.
Right.
But it was like, I'm like, bro, what they gonna like is not just the fact that you're not missing, but it's how you get into it.
Right.
It's everything,
energy,
you know.
yeah.
And they seen that, and that's how he got the opportunity. They're like, shoot, you didn't even play your senior year, but we'll take you off of that. Like, we don't know what you're looking like.
We just know you got heart.
Right. We just know you got heart. You got
like what we
you
saw.
got the mindset. Like,
Right.
you know.
Right. And you ain't try to highlight us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They be trying to trick people. And I think that's the thing. I think colleges feel played, like coaches feel played when you try to trick them. It's like, bro, I've been doing this for too long, cuz. Send me the film.
Right.
Send me the real film.
How quick does this thing change though? It used to be the film. Now it's pics.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
That's what I'm saying. It was raw footage.
Right. Is it because the kids say it's cheaper?
Yeah, I feel like pictures is cheaper and it's easier to a certain degree. I'm not saying pictures is easy to any photographers out there, because trust me, you start getting into other things, it's hard. But like, for example, me, like I'm a video guy. I love video. I do video. I take pictures just to, extra bread on
Right,
side.
just like, yeah. Just
I flip the camera.
Like
I don't really know much what I'm doing. I'm just like, all right, cool. And they come out fire because I know the basics, right?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, cool. But that's just,
angles.
the basic stuff. But I think it's just, pictures are just easily accessible.
Right.
So like kids are like, okay, we'll just take that. And since it's coming from this person or this person, they're like, oh yeah, I got pictures.
Official.
Yeah.
As long as at the bottom it says filmed by Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't even
It's
say
like,
film by
whatever
Ricky.
it
It's FBR.
Right. Oh, we done moved on.
He done moved up. It's
You understand?
FBR.
Yeah.
Hey, now everybody go, because I think might have been him or maybe even Kills. First time we really saw filmed by,
Yeah. Killed their media.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
on that
Less
little
productions.
logo. I used to see. I wanted when I was working with Kill there. I wanted my logo and his logo kind of merging at the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm putting him on. He put me on.
Yeah.
I wanted to collab. We had
Right.
a big deal going on. I had him following my travel team.
Right.
And this is when I had Jacko and
Liv,
and
Spice, Kai,
like, about the,
Nick. I mean,
I can't say I blew him up, but he blew up at the beginning.
Yeah.
But we was about to really go all the way to the tippy.
top.
Things didn't transpire as well. He was trying to do too much.
Yeah.
So he was sending one of his apprentices.
No, not the little white boys.
And and it was getting weird with the the quality.
Quality is never going to be, especially if you're starting out, like, and you're getting somebody else, like.
Right. So he was trying to do this, send somebody with me to Atlanta, and
Right.
So but I'm not gonna lie, things, we had some behind it. This is when I was trying to do it big.
Yeah.
Bring the cameraman, go behind the scenes.
Yeah, like before everybody started doing it, he was already trying to do it. Yeah.
Doing all of that before everybody really started popping off.
Yeah.
Filming all the guys, filming them in training. We was having photo days.
In 2020, with the
2020.
masks on. With the masks on.
Right.
With the mask.
Right.
No, I'm so
Exactly.
serious.
No, for real.
Yeah.
So, trying to trailblaze this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, man, all respect to you guys, man. That's a lot of work, man.
Facts.
What's the next?
Facts.
What we got next?
Last thing we got, man, we got the culture, dog. Getting caught on camera doing some crazy things, man. You're seeing it a lot in these. Like, I just saw, the situation with the rapper that had passed, Julio at Tampa. Oh, he was. That's what I'm saying. It was. You can see his face.
Right.
In
4K.
4K. You see the video? Like, it's on Fox News 4K. Straight face.
That's
crazy.
They don't even care
That's
anymore.
what
But there's cameras
for real.
everywhere
That's
now,
what I'm saying.
As soon as something
Everywhere.
go down,
Cameras.
before they call 911.
They pulling out the camera.
It's already online.
They pulling out the camera.
Yeah.
They already got the evidence.
and
They don't need no detective.
Right.
They
At
don't
all.
need
The film.
no CIA.
At
Nah,
all.
They
man.
got the iPhone.
Right. That camera is going to be there. when crimes is being committed.
It's real crazy too, because it's
It's
like
crazy,
nowadays these kids know that the camera gonna be there, so they crash out to get some
To
clout.
get on, right.
You know what I'm saying? To get on for real. It's crazy. Like it was, the one we talked about it the other day, how the Pop Smoke killer, he got on a platform and all of that. Was talking about that.
Well, at least got some shine because they were kids.
Right.
It was kids.
Right.
It was like it's a whole coalition, and you send kids out to do the work.
Right.
And these kids started, one kid, I think one told, and that's all it takes.
That's it.
That's
it. And then you just match it up with the camera.
Right. You start
Okay, that
seeing
looked
things.
like him.
And then it's, what people don't realize is cameras all on the streets.
Everywhere, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
His cameras on
Oh, my
street
goodness.
lights.
CCTV is crazy.
His cameras watching the store that catches the angle of a dude committing a crime.
Over this block.
Over on, yeah.
Or
across
this is
the
the
street,
next.
bro.
This is the thing people don't really know. I had somebody come up to me the other day, say, yo, can you check your ring? Somebody robbed my house.
Oh yeah, you can.
And I know your ring can see my situation.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this shit's getting crazy.
Yeah, man.
When every door has a ring,
Yeah.
any crime committed don't even gotta be at your crib no more.
Nah.
The ring can catch,
Yeah, because of the angles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now I could go, go to the neighbor crib. Yo, you saw that angle of somebody trying to
break into my house.
And,
crazy.
and sure enough, I looked on my ring and I said, oh shit, I do see some cats that don't look like they belong.
Right.
And I hand that over, just let them video screen the shot, whatever, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, man, y'all think y'all doing dirt without being looked at?
Come on now.
There's cameras everywhere.
It's cameras it's what? 1, 2, 3. You got your camera in the back. We got cell phones. It's like 20 cameras in here,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? You know what I mean?
I'm saying, but yeah, hey, just remember, if you think that you're not gonna get caught,
Are you gonna
we
be caught?
watching.
everybody watching.
Right. We
They
watching.
They watching. They got 75 cameras at the SFA cameras.
Right.
Are you serious?
No, for real. Yeah, they got different angles. They ain't nobody doing nothing.
They hear the Uda in there looking mastermind.
Shout out
got
to
the
Uda. Shout out to SFA. Shout out to Uda Security.
Security, man. He got the screen up looking like
screen with all
Mr.
different-
Incredible. That joint
Like, yo, man, I see
You see
you.
everything.
See everything.
Right.
One more quick question, Ricky,
Yeah.
before Preacher Pat do his thing. Have you thought about expanding,
Right.
like beyond just that short film? Like, for example, we got a great film guy that we work with.
Mhm.
He films basketball games. He's doing interviews. He's doing everything. He's doing podcasts.
Everything.
Right.
How do that expansion? Or you just locked in on just that? Or are you ever looking to grow beyond just those 30 seconds, 50 seconds?
No, I'm definitely looking to grow beyond that. I got a lot more to offer than just basketball highlights.
For sure.
I feel like I'm really I'm a content creator, but I'm also like a cinematographer. I got things to show. Shoot. Right now, like I work at my church also, so I do their social media stuff. So
Right.
I do podcasts, I do promo videos. I know how to do all that stuff.
Okay.
So at this point, it's just bringing it out to my business.
Right.
And going from there, I just did my first engagement shoot. Did photo shoots, had a little
Right.
had a little fun with some video.
You dropped a video on your YouTube, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and I'm trying to start doing like
Y'all go check that out, by the way.
docuseries and stuff like that. you know?
Okay, vlogs and all that.
Yeah, I'm trying to I just love creating, and I just want to showcase all the different ways that I know
So
how
it's
to do
a
it.
bug. It's that same bug we got as trainers
Right.
and as mentors.
Yeah.
It's that bug of, okay, this is good, but I need more. I
gotta
gotta
get
do more.
more. Yeah.
I see
I'm
a bigger thing out there for me.
I got a lot of things in the work, like a lot of things, not just creative, like content creative wise, but a lot of things that I'm trying to plan like for the city that I wanna do.
Right.
Word, man.
Sports wise and just different things. So, bro, stay tuned.
Yeah,
2025
man.
is
It is
crazy.
crazy. It's crazy because I remember back in 2020, like we was both working on, Wylie Athletics and everything. We had our team and everything. We had 2 cinematographers on staff and everything. And it was just like, we was all ready to quit. We was all sitting there.
What?
And we talked about it on my old podcast that I had, Open Mic Podcast. I shot it like 3 years ago, but it was like, we were talking about how we wanted to quit like badly.
Bad, bro.
But it was like, we all got together and I remember I sent Ricky a message. I was like, look, right now, the fund's not going to be coming in. We might not be shooting the best players. We might not be training with the best players, but I promise you the vision that you got and the vision that I got and the vision that we like just the path that God has us on is going to get us to where we need to go. And then looking back, it's just like we probably would never have thought we would be where we are right now. At all.
Clap it up, man. Clap it up for
Hey.
God, man. Clap it up,
You know what I'm saying?
God, man, staying on that walk.
Right.
Man, Preacher Pat always talks about that, man.
Right.
Staying faithful in your walk.
Right.
Man, we want to clap it up for Ricky.
Appreciate
Coming
it.
out, man.
My
Filmed
God.
by Ricky.
My God.
Filmed by Ricky. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you
Facts.
giving us your time, giving us some
sure.
insights, some secrets.
For sure.
The filming industry is major in the athletic basketball world.
Facts.
We definitely appreciate you stepping out.
Hey, let them know where your social medias is, like all of that.
Shoot. Right now I got my Instagram. It's at filmedbyricky. And then I'm gonna start up a YouTube channel. So I haven't done that yet, but once I do that,
Man, you got the
I'll put that in
YouTube
everything.
channel. Let them know what the YouTube
Hey,
channel is,
chill.
man.
See why you doing that?
Because how me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, ain't nobody. Hey, chill.
Yo, man.
Wait, hold on.
Appreciate
Can
you, man.
I say something though?
Yeah,
Look,
go ahead.
what I want to say is, at the end of the day, we all have dreams and we all have goals, right? And sometimes we envision a way that we're gonna get there, right? The way that every step is gonna be. Every step of the way you're gonna get there, but sometimes it's not. You're gonna get there, but it's not gonna be the way that you think that it is.
Right.
Like me and Mike sitting here, we doing things now that we knew we wanted to do, but we just didn't get there the way that we thought it was gonna be. But it's a full circle moment because now we still sitting here together.
4 years, 5 years.
4 or 5 years later,
crazy,
like,
hey, stay locked in with your day ones,
stay locked in, bro.
Hey, my man Preacher Pat always talks about that. Staying faithful in the walk, man.
Stay locked in.
Rick, we appreciate you, man. Holla at Rick. Let's take us out, Pat.
Go ahead.
Man, glory be to God.
All praise due.
15, man.
15, man. Thank you,
crazy.
God, man. Thank you, family.
King said. If you don't lead with nothing, I want you to lead with this. Know there's a calling on your life. If nobody tells you, you were sculpted for a certain purpose. You were molded for a certain reason. And like, Ricky said, it may not happen the way you want it to, but it's gonna happen.
Right.
But knowing if there's a calling on your life, you can't have your phone on D&D. Because the best ability is what?
Availability.
You gotta be available. You gotta be available, even when you don't want to be. You gotta be ready because you never know when it's time to answer that call.
That you've been praying for.
Exactly, that you prayed for. So make sure that you're making choices today that'll help you tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
Surround yourself with the right heads, people that's praying for you, people that's aiding you, people that's supporting you, and also people that chastise you, because chastising means love. If you can't correct me and I can't correct you,
then that's not your man.
Right.
But we not boys.
No.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yes,
remember, there's a calling on your life.
Right.
You gotta answer.
You don't gotta get ready if you stay ready, man.
Don't be on D&D.
Come on,
you know what I mean? Yo, man, once again, we
15, hey, man.
We like to say
15 laps, man. Hey, man.
You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
dog.
You know what I'm saying?
There's too many people that do that, man.
Yo,
Look at that,
man.
bro. Check across the city. Look at the podcast across the city.
Crazy,
See which
yo.
ones did 15.
Crazy, yo.
See which ones did 15.
Thank you for really
Come on
locking
now.
in 15 episodes.
15.
We finished season 1. God be the glory.
We got more in store. We got some merch coming out soon.
Merch coming out. We got the Gritty, Wylie merch. We're gonna be animated.
I got the hiccups now, man. I'm out here excited, man.
Excited, man. Get that man a glass of champagne.
Ginger ale, you know what I'm saying? Pop a bottle
Give
or
him
something,
a
man.
mimosa, you know what I mean?
Something, man.
But we really appreciate it, man. We got a lot of people
man.
watching and responding and being entertained by us.
Right.
The last show was crazy.
Super crazy.
I was on one.
You was off
there.
You was off that.
I was
Captain
off
Crunch.
that monkey talk. You know what I'm saying? I was off. I had Camille.
Oh goodness, they was kidding. Hey, I got flack for that because you know that same day they was talking about Trump was like insulting her name and she was saying it the same.
No.
You ain't even know though.
No, I didn't. I just knew that. I wanted to get it right because
we apologize.
I knew, right? I knew it was Pamela. No, Pamela was going to be Camilla.
Camilla.
Right.
He gonna get canceled one day, bro. He gonna get canceled one
Hey,
day.
shout out the Gritty fam. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the Wylie Athletics fam. Shout out the Real fam, Mom, Pop, family, everybody. Don Q's fam. Pat fam. You know what I'm saying?
My nephew was just born during this podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? My granddaughter Lala, Papa, love you, man. All my daughters for jumping in on the live chat.
Everybody that's viewed it, even if you didn't subscribe, we appreciate it.
We appreciate
if you
man.
Subscribe, we appreciate it. If you've been watching on the Instagram, we appreciate it, man.
Everything, man. Don't ever think we not humble. We humble people. We come from humble spirits, man.
Tell you, this was built from the ground up,
man. And it was built for you guys,
for y'all,
for you guys,
for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And we love the support in the town.
We just gonna keep getting bigger, man.
Season 2, we see you guys in about a month.
Right.
Be back in September.
Binge all the episodes before season 2 because we got 15.
Right. So
you can
know
go
what
back,
we on,
rewatch,
know what we talking about, know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? We thank everybody. We got Gritty.
We got Wylie. Preacher Pat.
Filmed by Ricky.
In the building.
You know what I'm saying? We love you. We out.